Hey guys, welcome to the Lucy Show. Hope you're all doing well. I know this is super late, but I said I would do one last stream before I go on a vacation. This is very last minute of a trip of mine, but like I said on the main channel today, that I will be away for a few days, maybe even a week or more. Hopefully, I'll come back as soon as possible, but don't worry, all my Patreon members, a link down below. I will still be updating. I will still be trading no matter any part of the world I am at. I will be trading every single day as long as there is a Wi-Fi and internet. So I'll still be trading stocks, crypto, and any updates over there. I will definitely let you guys know through my Patreon. Hey there, Larry, welcome. And in terms of Instagram and Twitter, I'll try to do like at least one post a day. Or if I'm super busy or like bad connection, then I obviously wouldn't be able to. But don't worry, I am hopefully alive and well. And I will see you guys very soon back to regular scheduled programming after a week, hopefully. All right. So this is some interesting news that I saw like a couple days back, but I forgot to talk about it on this channel over here. But I thought it was interesting enough to bring up. So Washington posted that the military wants AI to replace human decision making in battle. So apparently, so it says when a suicide bomber attacked Kabul International Airport in August last year, the death and destruction was overwhelming. The violence left 183 people dead, including 13 U.S. soldiers. This kind of mass casualty event can be particularly daunting for field workers. Hundreds of people need care. The hospitals nearby have limited room, and decisions on who gets care first and who can wait needs to be made quickly. Often the answer isn't clear and people disagree. I think that's extremely hard to decide. Like, obviously, I don't work in the front lines, but being in that position, I don't even know how the doctors make the decision. Like, is it the first person who comes in? Is it whoever's more severely injured? From what I watch in movies and like TV shows and stuff like that, it just seems like people who are more injured, even if like two people come in at the same time, but one like broke their thumb and the other person has like, I don't know, a shot to the stomach, then usually they take the person who's like more severely injured. But that's obviously very hard if you have like 183 people to decide between. The Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, called DARPA, DARPA, the innovation arm of the U.S. military, is aimed to answer these thorny questions by outsourcing the decision-making process to artificial intelligence, so AI, through a new program called In the Moment. It wants to develop technology that would make quick decisions in stressful situations using algorithms and data, arguing that removing human biases may save lives, according to details from the program's launch this month. So that's pretty crazy, I guess, in the future. But this title obviously says the military wants AI to replace human decision making in battle. But if you read the description afterwards from this Washington Post, it seems like it starts off with the hospital and how that causes obviously a lot of fuss. But just imagine in the future, like there was a movie made about battles and like AI taking over. I forget exactly which movie this was, but something about like holding a trigger, like it would know if you are like the trigger's owner. I don't know if that like the gun or whatever weapon you're using, like if you are the actual owner, that's more like DNA, I guess, but there's like an AI aspect to it. Or maybe I saw this in an anime. No, maybe I saw this in an anime where like the weapons that people use, the decisions are made like by the AI. So like the even if you try to pull the trigger as the soldier, it wouldn't really go off until the overall government running AI system decides like, okay, this person's like bad, and then it would actually trigger and go off. So if that's a future that we're headed to, I don't know what the need is for humans. I think that would be a little bit crazy. But in terms of hospitals, I think it would make sense, I guess, to kind of have less biases, because you never know. What if somebody, like, what if I'm a doctor and I see two people and one's more severely injured than the other person, but the other person is somebody that I know? Then that would cause definitely problems and biases. So having an AI decide who gets treatment first, I think, for doctors and stuff like that would make sense. In terms of like going into battle, that's just nuts. If we all actually have AIs take over in the future, I wouldn't be too shocked if we just literally have like, well, actually right now there's already dogs. There's already like robot dogs I've seen that's been on like CNN and like Fox News, where there's robot dogs like roaming around, and they're like watchdogs slash they have, I think, like certain ammunition of some sort, or like, or people are already working on that. So I wouldn't be too shocked if later on we're all just replaced basically, and then soldiers will also be replaced with like AI robots. And I mean, Tesla's already coming up with their own AI bots later on. Whether Tesla decides to sell that technology to the government, or another company who creates robots sells it to their government in the future. But having that, like, I think AI dealing with war would make me less sad. I mean, war is sad, period, if you're going to kill people. But having AI fight is less sad, in my opinion. Seeing a robot pass away, if you can even say that, versus a human being, like what we see in the news every single day. Let's see what's up there. I'm good. I'm good. A little bit high anxiety lately. I can't go too much into detail. Maybe one day I will. But so far lately, my life has just been a little bit crazy. And it's nothing to do with my choices in life. It's more of choices of people I know, and inevitably kind of gets into my life. And now I'm dealing with a lot, but I'm going to do my best. The way I see it is, whenever you're dealing with a lot of stress, I just take it one at a time. I just try my best. Just do my best with everything, and hopefully it will be fine. But I'm trying to think of a stressful situation into a better one. That movie was called The Judge Dredd. Okay, no, I actually never watched that. So I'm probably thinking, see, there's a lot of movies that deal with like AI, robots, weapons. There's a lot of movies, and there's a lot of like animation, like Japanese anime that I've seen that have to do with that. The Cyberpass one that I was telling, Psychopass. No, it's called Psychopass. Psychopass is a great anime. Highly recommend if you guys are interested in like kind of politics slash war anime kinds of shows. It's like an anime about this world where you don't actually have a human running government anymore. It's like a lot of AI dealing with situations. Very, very cool anime. I think I finished it. There was like a couple movies on it that I didn't finish, but I think I finished the entire anime. There's a lot of animes I haven't finished. I still need to watch Demon Slayer. Jujutsu Kaisen, watched it today. Oh no, I've never seen that. Hey there, Terry, darling. Welcome. Thank you. Yes, happy Friday, if it's still even Friday for some of you folks. Happy April Fools. I feel like April Fools sucks now that I'm not in school anymore. Pulling pranks on people on April Fools was always a good one. I usually don't do like the mean pranks where you like dump stuff on people and make a giant mess. When I pull pranks, it's usually like scaring people. Just mean little scares to people verbally. So I don't do that anymore. I don't do that. These are the 5 most boring and exciting jobs in the world. I'm just reading over certain things that I say, certain stories that I found worthy enough to talk about and have not yet. This is by CNBC. These are the 5 most boring and exciting jobs in the world, according to a recent study. So the 5 most boring jobs. That's funny because I know people in this. Data analysis is number 1 most boring job. Actually, I don't know if they categorize it by like number 1 most boring to the least boring, but here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Number 1 is data analysis. Number 2 is accounting, which I know a lot of people in, but they're not boring people. But I always told them that I don't know how people do accounting, because it just seems like a bunch of credit, debit, just lots of numbers side by side that would give me a headache. Actually dated someone that was an accountant. No wonder that did not work out. Number 3 is tax slash insurance work. Number 4, cleaning. Okay, I can see why that's not boring. That's just really, really annoying for me. And number 5, banking. So, I mean, but you make a lot of money in the banking industry, though. I'm kind of surprised that number 5 is banking. I mean, do they consider being on the floor, like being on Wall Street, consider banking? But I guess that's not. That's like trading. So, okay, I can see why maybe banking's boring if you're just doing like teller work or something. I would find that boring. I've considered getting a teller job many times in my life and gave up on it because I'm like, I don't think I would have fun. But number 1, data analysis or data analyst. Number 2, accounting. Number 3, tax slash insurance work. Number 4, cleaning. Number 5, banking. These are sort of different. A lot of them are like numbers. So I feel like people probably rated this, whoever rated this for CNBC just didn't like numbers. I don't think all of this sucks. And like depends on how creative you get with it. Like, what's her name? Uh Oh my god. The Japanese lady who's so good at cleaning stuff. Ah, Marie Kondo. Yes. If you make it like creative like that and you're like her and you write a book and everything and then you have like a whole Netflix show, yeah, that's not so boring anymore. So I feel like all these jobs, even though it may seem boring, first off, Netflix can probably find a way to make it not boring. And anybody out there, if you get creative with it, I think these can become fun again. But none of these things I find interesting. Although I would do it if get paid enough. So, I mean, sometimes, it's just a job and then what you like and then your paycheck are right in the middle. So, that's that. That's the most boring jobs. Wait, the five most exciting jobs. Oh, kind of surprised at these ones. Again, this is just CNBC's post for like 5 days ago. Do your own DD as always. Entertainment purposes only on my channel. Always do your own DD. Never financial advice, legal advice, or tax advice on my channel, or life advice for what jobs you should take. Because just because I don't like it, because I'm not such a numbers person, doesn't mean you won't like it. Top 5 most exciting jobs is number 1, performing arts, which is what I'm considering that I'm doing right now. Performing. Number 1 is performing arts. Number 2 is science. Surprisingly, I don't know how science is like the most exciting job, but I guess I do like Bill Nye the Science Guy, so that's pretty exciting. If you I'm like I feel like when I was young, I used to think because I used to watch Bill Nye the Science Guy when I was a kid, and I would build little things. I feel like when I was a kid, I thought science was like, you dump this into this and then things explode, and I thought that was really fun. But then in grade 10, just learning about science, even though I got like 90% in most of the stuff, I feel like I got bored because it was at school or the school that I went to, it ended up being more like memorizing stuff, less like hands-on work. So I just kind of lost interest. But I do like science. Like I like learning about random facts about it, even though I did not follow up with science later on. Number 3 is journalism. Hmm. I feel like journalism is a good one if you do it right and you have a lot of integrity. If you have to follow your boss, depending on which company you work for, I've spoken to journalists who tell me there are certain things they want to release, but would be sued if they talked about the truth. So that kind of sucks. I guess journalism is great when you have a lot of money and you have a lot of freedom on what you can actually talk about. Number 4, health professional. Number 5 is teaching. And I think, again, anything, I don't agree with all like these, all 5 things are super exciting. I think they could all also be boring too, depending on like how you run it, who's your boss, or if you are the boss. Everything could be boring and exciting depending on your mood and your own personality. So I kind of agree and disagree with the CNBC post, but CNBC has been on fire lately. Was it CNBC or CNN? Recently, they posted, one of the news outlets talked about the fact that there's like 20% of the people that they surveyed, I guess, have been trading crypto. So that would be like one out of 5, I think 20%. Yeah, 1 out of 5 people are trading cryptocurrency. I forget if it's CNN or CNBC. So do your own DD. But I don't actually believe that's obviously the world's global number, because the global number is probably like 5%, or at least the last I've seen is like around 5% of the people that actually trade crypto. Hey there, Henry Beetle Jr. Welcome to the stream. Last stream before vacation. LASIK touch up. No, I'm just wearing my glasses because I'm too lazy to put on makeup. I don't have any makeup on anywhere on my face except for my lips. So yeah, I've been no more like you can't. I hope I don't have to do LASIK again, or else that'd be a waste of $3,000. I'm not gonna do. Well, so far my eyesight's still 20/20. Last time I checked. And I like these shades. I enjoy the fact that I guess I don't have to put on makeup whenever I do live streams. Well, no one's making me. I just don't feel confident enough to do live streams without makeup. So whenever I don't feel like it, I'm just gonna put on my shades. Exciting job being able to review massage parlors, Thailand. What? Being able to review massage parlors? Is that a job for people to review massage parlors? I guess maybe audits work for all jobs. I never heard of people getting audited at a massage parlor, but no, I don't know many people that own a massage parlor. Cleaning is not boring. It's an art to properly clean, like using a toothbrush to scrub under the toilet. I can't. I've used a toothbrush to clean a lot of things that have nothing to do with teeth, but under the toilet, that is one I have not tried yet, Juicy Draft. But I'm one of those people that before I throw away something, probably like the frugal part of me, well, before I throw away something, so your toothbrush, I think most people say, or so I've heard, so I've been doing. Every 3 months, I throw away like my toothbrush head. Well, I use like an electric toothbrush, so every 3 months, I throw out the electric toothbrush head because I heard that when you put it in your restroom, there's a lot of bacteria from like, feces when you flush your toilet, like things still pollute the air, even though you can't see it with your naked eye. So, from what I've heard, around 3 months would be the right time to throw out your toothbrush. I will say that when I was young, I did not know that. I've held on to toothbrushes way longer than 3 months before changing it. So, can't go back in time to fix that. So, ever since I heard that, like the air is kind of gross inside like the bathroom, um, yeah, I've been changing my toothbrush head every 3 months. But before I throw it out, I try to clean something with it. I've cleaned shoes with my toothbrushes. I've cleaned earrings. Like there's just a lot you could do with a toothbrush, but I did not do that with I have like toilet cleaners. So cool. Thanks, Juicy Draft. All right. Hey there, Clune 187. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad it's just a makeup thing. I thought you might be high at first. Well, Kaloon, I tell you guys, there are certain things I tell you, there's certain things I don't tell you, plus all of the YouTube rules. So maybe one day I will be, but you just won't know because I'm probably going to tell you that don't want to put on makeup. But no, I'll tell you today. For sure, I'm not lying to you. But other times I might be, but I won't tell you. I usually tell the truth on here, generally. So technically, that toothbrush is icky after day one. Yeah, technically, I guess. But who's got enough money to change your toothbrush like every single day? That's probably not going to happen. But if I can't see it with the naked eye, I guess less things bother me. But when I hear that stuff, it's like sits with me. So now I can't use a toothbrush for too long. And anytime I see my parents, I gotta like throw out their toothbrushes because they just don't believe me. They don't believe me and this is science that I try to pass on to them, which I don't even understand because I'm not a scientist and I can't prove to them where the bacteria is. I wish I could create like whatever other people can create if they're better with technology and stuff and create a pair of goggles to see all the disgusting bacteria. I don't know how to do that, but I would do that for my parents so they can trust me more. um, so that's that. Mine mowing lawns in 100-degree weather in late July/August. Wait, what? That's what you is that is that what you like to do or you don't like to do? I'm assuming that's what you don't like to do. I don't like to do anything in 100-degree weather. I like sunny, nice weather places, and it's only when it's like I feel like only when it's really, really hot for a while, then I like some rain. So I like places actually with like all seasons. Yeah, like some snow, some rain, and then some sunny weather. Actually, just kidding. Maybe not. Maybe not too much snow. Maybe like the option to see snow if you wanted to, but not really. All right. I'm gonna look around crypto. This is gonna be a short one, guys. I just really wanted to come in here and say goodbye before it's gonna be a while till I see you guys. I will still be uploading, like even if it's not live streams, I'll try to upload like random clips through my life, which I have a bunch of random videos for, which I was going to put onto this channel as like a photo dump, like a vlog. So you'll probably see random stuff on this channel, a lot of random posts while I'm away, hopefully, if I have the time to do it. And the main channel, I'll still hop in once things are better with my little vacation time. All right, I'm gonna go on CoinMarketCap and check. Oh, by the way, I just heard that NFTs, what's it called? OpenSea NFT. If you guys didn't hear about this, I guess they're accepting like Visa and credit cards and fiat currency now. Did you know that? I thought that they only accepted Ethereum or something or just cryptocurrency. But apparently now they're going to be accepting fiat currency. You can pay for NFTs with your credit card. I don't know how I feel about that though. It's kind of like going against going against the fact that we're supposed to be moving towards crypto. So like it sounds a little bit backwards to me that we're going to go and start accepting like fiat, just paper money, but whatever. They're a company and I feel like they just need to do what needs to be done to make a lot of money. So whatever. I just thought that that was interesting that that happened. Right now, global crypto market cap is at 2.16 trillion, up 5.20%. So doing even better than my previous stream earlier when we talked about Solana, which was going to the moon, and it's still at $135. Absolutely nuts. XRP is still trailing behind Solana at around the same. So like Solana is 43 billion, XRP's at 40 billion. So they're very neck to neck. If Solana does like, a random 10% drop, 15% drop later on, then XRP would have a chance to get back up to number 6. Dogecoin 14.36, we're up 6.42%, repping Doge. Oh yeah, I get offers for my NFTs for USD. I prefer Ethereum. Yes, that's what I mean, F YouTube. Like, if I had a bunch of NFTs, which I do have NFTs, but nobody buys them. You can check it out on OpenSea down below. If I were to sell my NFTs, I would stick with Ethereum or whatever crypto that I personally believe in, because the saying of cash is trash is true in my opinion, because last I checked we still have inflation, and last I checked, even though Biden with his rules, oil prices are going down per the barrel, but my gas pump prices are still extremely high, and we still have a lot of supply chain issues. So if you think about all of that and the fact that the Federal Reserve every single month is supposed to add 0.25%, 25 basis points to the rate hike at minimum, like maybe they're going to do a 50 later on, who knows, 50 basis points. But if they're going to do like 25 basis points every single month, we know that inflation is bad. And it could get a lot worse, to be honest. So really your money is just losing value by putting it in the bank, or even if you're earning it through NFTs, you're literally just like losing money. So that's why I know people who like I said, I know people with the Gemini credit card. I myself did not get it. And it's because they want their rewards in crypto. I still enjoy my rewards for my credit cards in fiat. I don't know why. I haven't hopped on the train yet for accepting rewards in crypto. Maybe if the rewards are like so insane, I can't pass it up. Like if the rewards are 10% in Doge, then I think I would do it. But right now, like I said, for certain credit cards, I get like 3% back, 4% back. So those are hard to pass up in comparison to like, okay, maybe getting like a 1% on a BTC for credit cards, because that's still a lot lower, right? Like I need Bitcoin to like 3x for me to get that back in terms of 3% or 4% in fiat that I'm receiving from some of my credit cards. So that's like the basic like calculation I put in my head. Maybe later on I will get one. I've been talking about being interested in the crypto.com credit card. So I'll definitely let you guys know if I get a random crypto credit card. But I have a lot of credit cards, so it's kind of bothersome to like keep track of everything. Every once in a while, I like that annoying person who calls the credit card company up because I'm too lazy to like search it online myself, and I'll ask them all these questions of all my perks when I'm really bored because I haven't looked at my credit card in a while. But usually I use the 3 that I talked about on the main channel, Living with Lucy, under the finance playlist, my 3 top credit cards. If you haven't watched it, go and check it out, that video on the main channel. If you're new here, this is my second channel. We talk about anything under the sun, stocks, crypto, any news that I find interesting as well. Definitely make sure you are subscribed, ring that notification bell, and always smash the like button as usual to support this channel. Isn't Oh, and also don't miss out on the 5 free stocks you can still get from WEBULL till the end of this month. You can get 5 free stocks just by opening up a new account and depositing 1 penny with my WEBULL link in the description below after you sign up and deposit any amount, including 1 penny. Isn't Visa in crypto or NFTs now? Yes, I heard they are. But the Gemini card, I don't think is like partnered up with like Visa or MasterCard or anything. I think it's on its own. And also Robinhood has their debit, or it's called their cash card or something, right? But you could also get rewards. So things are just very crazy right now, even with debit cards that technically that Robinhood offers, which is not a credit card, can offer rewards, which is just something I've never heard of, because all the debit cards I've ever had in my life are no rewards. And I hate debit cards. I just flat out like cannot handle anyone that I see at the grocery store or at the restaurant pull out their debit card to make a payment because I'm like, that is criminal. That's like, it's so bad for yourself. It's like literally committing a crime, in my opinion, to yourself because you could be earning extra interest. It's like getting an extra 3%, but not taking it. It just doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. Don't come to me for any financial advice. Do your own DD, live your own life. I'm just going to judge you if you use your debit card, though. Freedom, hey, Lucy Doge to $1 before 2027, definitely. I don't think I'm gonna have to wait till 2027, in my opinion, for Dogecoin to go to $1 or even past $1. But that's my dream full wishful thinking. So who knows? Maybe you're right and it won't happen till like 2030. I'm pretty confident that it will happen way before 2024. Dogecoin over $1, between $1 to $3 actually. That's been my prediction since 2020. No, 2021. Huh, I wish I said that in 2020. I That's been my prediction since 2021 after we hit over 75 cents, and I'm gonna stick to that. $1 to $3. No more, no less. I will probably be almost completely out of Dogecoin if we get anywhere between $1 to $3. Maybe I'll buy back in like after, but if we get to $1 to $3, I will probably pull out nearly every single Dogecoin I have. Maybe leave like 10 Dogecoin for jokes, and just hold that for the rest of my life. Maybe it'll end up to the price of like $100, and I can tell my future grandchildren about it. How I have like the hardest diamond hands of life. Hi, Lucy. Long time no chat. Hey there, Running Bear. Well, you came in at a good time because this will be the last stream in a while. I'm taking a few days off for a vacay. Hey there, GB Love. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see ya. Crimson, got my 5 free stocks in WEBULL. Thanks for the referral, Lucy. Aw, thanks. Glad you did it. But Crimson, are you one of the people who put your first 3 letters of your email on my tweet on Twitter? Did you do that? Because I don't have anyone. Well, like I get to see the records of who signed up with the email. If you gave your email, hopefully to Webull, and then I don't see anybody that did my 2 million Shiba Inu token giveaway contest properly. Okay, no. Did you not want to? Or that's fine if you don't want to, but if you want to and you put it there, and I match if I can see your email from my list, then you can win the 2 million Shiba Inu tokens because nobody else did it right. So I've already removed it off my pinned tweet, but you could find it under my Twitter page. If you don't do it, that's cool. Like I said on the main channel today, since nobody did it right so far, as I've seen, I will still be giving away 2 million Shiba Inu tokens, but I'll probably do it on the main channel. I'll let you guys know probably prior, like which day I'll do it on the live stream. And I think I'm just gonna make it very random. Like I will have a live stream and maybe throw out some random number that I'm thinking from 1 to 1,000, or maybe I'll put it in a piece of paper, and then afterwards, when someone guesses it right, I will show it, and then that person can DM me, and then I will give them the Shiba Inu token. So there's that. Or Crimson, if you do have the right email, like if you used your email to sign up for Webull, and I can see the record of that, then and then you post it onto the tweet properly and follow the rules, then you could win. So like I said, by April 4th, hopefully if somebody does that right, I will give it to that person. If not, I'll just do the live stream thing. So eventually I'll do that live stream type of giveaway. Maybe for Dogecoin in the future when I get to 50,000 subscribers on the main channel. Lucy, when 2 million Dogecoin giveaway? When I win the lottery, when I have $10 million, I think. Oh no, that's too much. I'm not that generous. If I had $10 million, I won't give away 2 million Dogecoins because that to me is like worth more than $2 million USD. So I'll never give away a 2 million Dogecoin giveaway. I don't think I'll ever be that rich. But yes, if I win a huge lotto jackpot, like 100 million, maybe I'll be able to give away like, you know, 200,000 if I'm feeling generous on Dogecoin. I own 1 billion Tectonic, bought it at 6 zeros, 556. I feel rich. Running Bear says, nice. Yes, there's tons of people like talking about Tectonic. I never gotten it, but my eyes are on waves for the last couple of days. Like the whole last week was just insane. A WAVES waves. And then Zilika, which is just like such a funny name. Zilika is doing crazy moves, and Stepen, STEPN. All three of these are just nuts. Like, just congratulations. You made a lot of money if you bought those. How will crypto react in the event of a recession, spike or dump? I could go any way. I mean, in a recession, I would assume that tech stocks are down. However, I don't I don't know what the what like most professional Wall Street analysts would consider recession, but I heard a recession would be two quarters of just downward trend from the spike. So I guess we'll find out. But technically, just because there's a recession, it doesn't mean that we won't see new all-time highs maybe for like one company or a couple companies. Like who knows, during a recession we could possibly still see Tesla go to the moon, or Amazon. I hope. I don't know. That was so biased because I have Tesla and Amazon right now. But yeah, doesn't mean it's the end of the world in a recession. In the last couple of recessions, there were still some moments with stonks going up. So hopefully that means crypto is good. Have we gone through? Well, 2008 was horrible. 2009, and that's around the time when really crypto was created. So who knows? Maybe if we go into a recession, people turn over to digital gold. Michael Saylor will probably be buying up more, but we'll see. Okay, Shiba Inu also up. Wow, Shiba Inu is also up 6%, just like Dogecoin. Shiba Inu like will not stop. I swear, it's crazy. Like I know I don't like Shiba Inu as much as Dogecoin. I'm always gonna be, my love is mainly for Dogecoin. Shiba Inu, I would say, is now number 3 because I like my Dogelon Mars number 2. But these 3 are all my faves. But I gotta give it to Shiba Inu's community. Like they try really hard. The ability to constantly stay so close to Dogecoin is quite amazing. Crimson says Elon Musk / Tesla wants to split its stock so it can pay a stock dividend to shareholders, according to a filing Monday. So yeah, if we're going to do a split, nobody knows how they want to split it yet. I don't think there's been any hints. I mean, if there has been, let me know. But if they do a stock split, basically a lot of people, including myself, are excited because we hope that it will have a green upwards trend, just like before in 2020 when they did their last split. It was a 5-to-1 split, I believe, right? It was Apple, I think, did a 4-to-1 split at the time, and then Tesla did a 5-to-1 split. Or maybe it was vice versa. Nope, I think it was 4-to-1 for Apple and then 5-to-1 for Tesla, I want to say. But yes, that would be, I hope the same thing happens, but nobody can really say. I think a lot of other factors will also be included, considering like if we possibly get that wave that China's dealing with right now, or like the mega cities in China, like Shanghai right now is dealing with lockdowns. I think their lockdown might be over like April 5th or something. So like maybe 4 more days. But they're on a lockdown. I don't know what happens actually after they're doing a 2-part lockdown in Shanghai. We've talked about this. So if things like what's happening with COVID and stuff like that in China like carries over and the wave just continues, like Dr. Fauci thinks that there could be a possibility of a massive another wave, or maybe even some lockdown restrictions and stuff like that in the US. If that happens, I don't think it's gonna be too good for the markets. But if we think back to 2020, there was lockdowns and then there was a tech stock boom. So maybe if it does happen, then we will get another tech stock boom. Like just crazy variables. I think it's so hard to predict. So I don't know. I hope that no matter what, tech stocks go up, no matter which way the problems swing. I got a job at AMC Theater. Oh, congrats, Running Bear. Working for a month now. Hashtag free movies. Lovely. Man, I told you that I worked at a movie theater before in the past too. Working at a movie theater is fun. I was working there with one of my best friends, so it made it more fun. Good times, good times. Movie theaters are always good. And then watching free movies are a plus. And then having them letting you, well, I don't know which theater you work for, but usually theaters I heard they let you bring like your partner or something if you want to, or maybe like a couple friends. So that's always good. I read a split. Do they give you free food though, Running Bear? The theater that I worked for a long, long time ago, I got free popcorn. They didn't give me any concession stand food. I think it was just pop and popcorn. I'm pretty sure. Unless my memory tricks me and none of that happened. But movies for sure. I got to watch free movies. Cool for the movies at our the You Think Tectonic is worth it. I have run some at some zeros and 10. Maybe you should double my position. I used to sneak into the movie theater. Hashtag free movies. No fly zone. Oh no, Adam Aaron would not be happy to see that. But yeah, who hasn't? Who in here? Raise your good little hands if you have never ever snuck into a movie theater. I clearly did. So cannot raise my hands on that one. I am going to hell. I got a draw at ANC. Okay, I read a split 10 for one share and 9 dividends per Crimson Rain says. You're talking about Tesla? That would be really cool because if they did a 5 to 1 before and then now like a 10 to 1, wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. I honestly would. Steve-O and Pamela in here. All right, we know who the goody two shoes are. Are you guys also like the teacher's pet in class too? Okay, fine. Now you make me feel bad. I will defend myself to say that almost all of my friends have told me that they have snuck into at least one. But there's a difference. I think there's 2 types of sneaking. There's one sneaking where you did not pay for it at all. So that's just walking into the theater without paying, which I don't know how you did it. And then the other sneaking is number 2, but I consider them both sneaking. Is if you paid for the first ticket, you went into the theater. So you've already gotten past the dude and then or the dudette. And then you go in and you've watched your movie and then you go into another movie because there's really no way to track it. I mean, I've never seen a theater been able to have a person standing in the front for each like entrance. So I consider that's the 2 ways. And I'm sorry if now you know for people that don't want movie theaters that don't want people to know this. There are 2 ways. I never got to sneak into the theater. Actually, there's a third way, but I'm not going to tell you that. That's just for me to know and for you to always guess. I never got to sneak into the theater. My family didn't let me anywhere by myself aside from school until I was 18. I am going to hold on to Tectonic. I really feel good about it since I own 1 billion. Running Bear says I'm willing to hold it till it hits $1. Wow. I don't know how much it's at, but I hope it goes to $1 with Dogecoin. And no, I'm just old. Pamela says, no, not sneaking into movies does not have anything to do with you being young or old, I think. It's more, I think it's more of a personality trait. So yeah, I'm going to hell. I hope it hits $1 or even a penny, Henry says. Wait, what? This tectonic thing isn't even a penny and Running Bear's waiting for $1? All right, Running Bear. Good luck, bro. Way back, our $1 theaters had many screens, Henry says. What? Okay, I've never seen a movie for $1. We'd always sneak into another movie. I don't even know if I'll feel bad if I paid $1 for a movie ticket and then I went into another movie theater. They were not new movies anyways. There's 3. Entering when everyone is leaving the door that only opens. What? Entering when everyone is leaving the door that only opens. I don't know what that is. I don't know. One way, or wait for someone to go outside the door to take a smoke break. Okay. And then other, have a homie pay and open the side door. Where are all these doors that you go to? When I go to a movie theater, there's just a person standing in the front and you have to show them your ticket. Otherwise you're not getting in. And then once you get in, there's all the different entrances. So there's theater like number 1 through 10, 10 through 15. So that's it. there's usually always someone there. There's almost never no one there at a movie theater. But again, there is a secret one that I will not tell you that I thought of. Is it sunny in your room? Stevo says. No, it's not sunny. I was just too lazy to put on makeup. That's why I'm wearing my shades. Guys, we've been over this. This drives in better, good, and sad memories. Or I don't, Shayla's not here, but Shayla says that I have a black eye because I got into scrap. So that's why I'm also wearing shades. So you can put your imagination to work or just believe the truth that I just don't want to put on makeup. But I think maybe the black eye is cooler. The drive-ins, better, good, and sad memories there for me. I only been to one drive-in movie theater. It was so cute. I just went there. I think I told you guys recently to watch Free Guy. I think that's the movie I watched with Ryan Reynolds. I think the experience was better than the movie, to be honest. Going to a drive-in theater. So I'm really excited. Hopefully one day all of the Tesla superchargers someday when I have a Cybertruck, I'll be able to park somewhere and dine in what's it called movie theater. I think Elon Musk wants to do for like California, the Santa Monica specifically. I don't know if later on he'll consider the other places, but that's going to be cool. Haven't smoked for decades now, Pamela says. I don't think you have to smoke to be a part of the movie theater hell people. You joked about Jada Pinkett Smith, Henry says. Me? What? I didn't joke about Jada Pinkett Smith. The exit door doesn't at the AMC by my place. Doesn't. Okay, wait, door doesn't. The exit door can only be open from the inside. A lot of people leave, gotta blend and make your way into the Assassin's Creed. Okay, I don't know which door you're talking about, but there's always like there's always like a random door. I think I know what you mean at like AMC's and movie theaters, but I don't touch those because I'm always worried like the emergency alarm's gonna go off. I'm like one of those people that wouldn't notice where I'm going, and then I'll like be one of those people that opens the emergency door, and then the blaring alarm sound off, and I'll be like, what is happening? Okay, let me double check what's going on with our cryptos. All right. I really hope that April Bitcoin goes over 50,000 because I'm just so bored. I'm so bored of seeing it under 50,000. Like, let's go. Let's just move over 50K. My theater is very open. Concessions are outside, but the movies are inside. There's so much drama at my work. I hate high schoolers running rare sets. Okay, the saying is that everything is high school. Like, high school will never really leave you. And I think a lot of people think that the world has changed after they left high school, but a lot of the same tactics that people use, like gossiping, um, going with a popular group, or like kind of fending yourselves off with people that are more popular, and then you gang up on a smaller group, or like kind of pushing those people out who are less social exists in the workplace constantly. So I think the saying everything is high school to an extent is very true. So I think you're going to see it in high schoolers, you're going to see it in life, even if there's no high schoolers at your work. Trust me about that one. The exit haven't, so okay, the drive is better. Okay, caught up. When you're entering into the theater from the exit door, you can also enter events that way. Some places the smoking section is near an exit. Enter through that door. Wow, you guys are teaching me bad things. No, I've never done that. I've never entered to a place where I was supposed to like pay a ticket for, somehow through the back, through an exit where people smoked or whatever, and got in. But great, I'll take note of that. Note to self to do that. If I ever know that Elon Musk is somewhere, guys, I'm gonna like show up on the news as a person who got like escorted out or like went to jail because I followed you guys. I'm gonna go and try and meet Elon Musk by going through some type of an exit. All right, folks, that's it for tonight. I gotta go. I gotta pack more things. Take care. You will be deeply missed. Like I said, I will still be around, like Twitter, Instagram. So if you're not following me, it's just Living with Luci handle for Twitter, Living with Luci 123 on Instagram. I will be updating my Patreon, folks. So that will be like my trades. And I will be back as soon as possible. Who knows? Maybe earlier than a week. Preferably just away for a few days. But don't worry, I'm not quitting YouTube. I will be back. Lucy, deep question. Can you honestly say you're happy these days? I can. Cannot complain, to be honest. God's good. So you're asking me, can I honestly say I'm happy these days? Do I not look happy to you? um, I want to say this. This is how I feel about happiness. I think growing up, all I wanted was to be happy, happy, happy. And then I thought about what happiness meant, and I thought it just meant you needed a lot of money, a giant house, a like really nice car, and to be married, have children, have a dog, like all this like Brady Bunch stuff. I was gonna say something I shouldn't say. All this Brady Bunch stuff, and then I realized that that's total BS. I don't want that. Like, that's fine, but there's more to it even after I get like this shell of a life. So then I started to realize, and I think that's after reading, like not reading, sorry, listening to the entire audiobook for Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. If anybody is having a rough time, or sometimes you just overthink life, I highly recommend it. It's free. You can go on YouTube and just type in Eckhart Tolle, Tolle, I believe. Eckhart, I forgot to spell it. I think it's Eckart, this guy's name. It's called The Power of Now. There's an audiobook. You can listen to it. And it's just more about being in the present and understanding that you have to appreciate the present in order to be like not happy, but like content. Or I think that's what it is. But either way, now it's like I'm not chasing to be happy anymore because I don't think I should be constantly happy. And I've never been happy every day for even a whole year of my life. So I don't think it's realistic anymore for me to chase after this happiness like, oh, I want to be happy. I'm going to be happy every effing day. Like, no. I'm going to be just doing my best. My life now is I try to do my best every day to be my best and hopefully bring some smiles to people's faces, people around me, even you guys, people I've never met but wish goodness for. And then that, like trying to make every day of my life as I am healthy and living and breathing as good as possible. So I'm not wasting my life, in my own opinion. But I think that everyone deserves to paint their life in whatever way that they see fit. So if you think that watching Netflix every day truly makes you happy, you don't have to like socialize with anybody and just live with your dog or something, and that you quote unquote you're living your best life, then that's your best life. I think you just have to be honest with yourself. And I'm just trying to live my life as truthfully as possible. And that to me makes me as happy as possible. But I'm never happy every day. And I'm so like over it. I think I've lived my life like that for the last few years, just realizing that I will never be happy every day. And people, and I still am, I'm not crazy enlightened because I'm still on this hedonic treadmill where you just constantly do want more. It's like first month, like right now I'm saying you guys like I want to have $1 million again. And then later on I'm gonna chase $10 million. So that's still being on like a hedonic treadmill in a sense. Like you just continuously want more and more and more. And it never really feels like anything is enough. And that's like most human beings. That's why you meet like billionaires and millionaires, which I have met, that aren't actually happy. Well, first off, they have very poor choices on like who they want around them. That's also terrible. When you have a lot of money and people around you just use you and nobody actually truly likes you, that also sucks. So it's more about, I think, actually enjoying your life and doing things for yourself, which is like much more hard to do. Yeah, much easier said than done. Actually living your life as truthfully as possible for yourself, saying and doing everything for yourself and not like for other people, and like just being a yes person and just try to please people all the time and all these other factors. So that was a very long explanation on my end. Next thing you know, her going on vacation is April Fool's joke. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm not. That's actually just life. I didn't expect to go on a vacation. I'm calling it a vacation, but it's actually quite stressful. I can't go into detail because I can only tell you guys things that don't affect other people. And some part of my trip is affecting with others. So it's just way too long of a story. But I'm going to try and have as much of a good time as possible because life's too short. Meditation, Eckhart Tolle, YouTube. Yes, or just do Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle. Gem, I'm glad that you know who I'm talking about. You are responsible for your own happiness. No Fly Zone says. Yes, absolutely agreed. That you are responsible for that. And I just think happiness is a little overrated from now, in my opinion. I think if you're sad, just be sad. If you're happy, just be happy. Like, who cares? As long as you are being true. Like, you can't be unhappy and pretend to be happy. That doesn't, that's, I think, what makes you like even more unhappy. Have a safe time, make videos of your trip so we can see. Yes, I will try to make certain content. Probably won't be able to upload or really edit anything till later, but I'll try to share as much as possible. If not on YouTube, then maybe like on Instagram stories or something. So I will definitely still be around, guys. Just got here, just time to listen to the best life advice. Hey there, David. If you missed it, I will be gone for a few days, but I will be back. So as long as you guys are subscribed, you ring that notification bell, smash that like button, but truthfully, having that notification bell rung, you will see me again in the future. Hey there, Tara. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for the pear sticker. Farewell, guys. You just saw the movie Terminator. You now just saw the movie Terminator, Bobo says. No, bro. I've seen the Terminator way before. Like, I showed you guys that clip of Arnold a while back when he was talking to the Russians. I've seen it. All of them. Yeah, all of the Arnold ones I've seen. I don't think there's any other ones. Am I a huge like Terminator fan? No. I think the concept is really cool, but I like Harry Potter and Star Wars more as like a trilogy. Hopefully you are back in Bitcoin's 50K too. Yes, I hope and pray that when I am doing live streams again, wherever I'm at during my vacation, that things are in the green. I don't want to be here chatting with you guys when everything is going down. I'm just so happy that Dogecoin is not under 10 cents or never even hit 10 cents through this whirlwind. And like almost a year, guys. It's almost 1 year. I guess like 14 more days ish, or 13 more days until Dogecoin's anniversary of breaking out of 10 cents happens. I'm so excited because then if you go to the 1 year chart for Doge, that like low point of 4 to 5 cents is going to be gone. So I'm so excited for that. Before you sign off, can you say, I thought I just did it. I can't really do it good. I can't. I'll be back. Okay, I had to do it in like, I'll be back. That's my best one. I'll be back. Is that good? Okay, I'm gone, guys. I'll be back. Take care. We'll miss you guys. Seriously, take care of yourselves. And I hope you guys have a good time. Spend time with your friends and family, people you love. Remember that life is short. Do really good every day, and see you guys soon. Bye.